Aloha. Welcome, everyone. My name is Victoria Angel Heart, and I am coming to you live from beautiful Maui, Hawaii. I'm curious where you're coming from, so please leave a comment and let me know where you are meditating now. And I'm also curious. Today's class is called Calm Your Mind, Open Your Heart. And I would love to know what keeps you from being able to do that. What gets in the way for you? What is it that holds you back from having a calm mind and an open heart? See people from many different countries, day and night time. So we'll wait just 1 or 2 more minutes before we actually dive into the meditation. Aloha, Tina. Welcome. And I'm curious. Yes, I can turn up the mic. Is this better? Let me know if the sound is better now. I can adjust a few more things as well. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me know. Okay, sounds like it's better. Wonderful. So like I was saying, what is it that keeps you from having a calm mind and an open heart? Wow, people coming in from all over the world. What a gift that we get to be here together for the next hour or so. Anxiety, your brother. Yeah, what else? Fear and mistrust, stress. Those are all really important. Bombarded with money. Thoughts, worrying about your kids. Yeah, there's so many reasons that we can't access calm. And they all start up here in our minds. So my name is Victoria Angel Heart, and I've created a company called Head into Heart Space. And what I do is I offer people the opportunity to really understand the ways that their habits, their thoughts, and their beliefs create suffering in their minds, and then give them the opportunity to find a different way of being, where you go from being a human doing everything into being a human being in your heart. So this practice, calm your mind, open your heart, is here because I know the struggles of stress and anxiety, of fear, and of chronic pain. These things have impacted me for a lot of my life. And as I spent time living at 2 Buddhist monasteries, and as I dove deep into my meditation practice and then became a UCLA trained mindfulness meditation teacher, I started to discover ways that I could access a calm mind and an open heart. And it is an absolute joy to be able to share this practice with you today. You should find it to be really nourishing and relaxing, whether it's the morning in the Philippines or the evening. I don't remember, someone said it was the evening wherever they were. So whatever time of day it is, or if it's the middle of the day, it's noon here in Hawaii, this practice is an invitation for you to shift out of all of those worried, anxious, fearful thoughts, and to actually access a little bit more of your innate calm and the open-hearted presence that you have. And what I offer is not just meditation. The beautiful thing about what I want to share with you is offering some sacred music as well. I will be releasing my first album soon, and the first single will actually be released on Insight Timer in the next few weeks, which is really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to being able to share calm through music and meditation. And just before we begin, to show you what instrument I'm playing, it's called a shruti box, and it looks like this on the other side. So when you hear it, but you don't see it and you're not sure what it is, you can know I'm playing a Shruti box. All right. So with all that being said, I want to invite you to come into a position of ease, of rest. And that might mean laying down, or that might mean you're sitting in your chair. There's no right or wrong way to invite in this calm. There's only the opportunity to slow down and to settle down and to pause. One thing I will suggest is if you're holding your phone in your hand right now, perhaps let your phone rest as well. For this practice, you don't need to see me. If you want to be able to type a comment, if you have a question, then you can pick up your phone, or if you want to send some love, or if at any point you feel really inspired to donate or to follow me, great, you can pick up your phone for that. But otherwise, you can really just set it down and just come into a state of stillness. And yes, you can absolutely stand. I do offer a lot of standing meditations, not necessarily for this practice, but if you want to stand, go for it. If you want to lay all the way down or just recline or sit straight up in a chair, whatever way you want to meditate is perfect. And with that being said, we will dive into the practice together. And we'll start with 3 ohms to really anchor into this vibration that we're creating together collectively, 87 of us from around the world. So breathing in and just sighing and letting go, releasing. And now breathing in. Letting those vibrations anchor you into this state of being a human being. There's nothing to do, and there's nowhere to go. In this moment, you can allow yourself to rest, to feel calm, to experience your open heart. So I'd like to begin by reading a passage by Thich Nhat Hanh. He was my root teacher and I lived at his monastery, and this book, How to Relax, is really simple and also really profound. So I'm going to read a little bit of the poem, and then we're going to practice together, and then we'll go from there. Here is a poem to practice anytime, but especially when you're angry, worried, or sad. If you know how to practice this poem, you'll feel much better after just 1 or 2 minutes. Here's the poem. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. This is a poem that's been turned into a song, and I want to offer it to you now as a song for you to just feel into as you start relaxing into a calmer mind. Sometimes the best way that we can calm our minds down is by giving them something to focus on. And so we'll be focusing on these words and meditating on the words of this poem. Oh, I'm so sorry, that was probably really loud. And we'll be focusing on the words of this poem, and perhaps for some of you, you are like me and you really love music. And so it can work better for you to practice this poem in the form of a song. So I'm going to offer it to you now. You can let me know how the volume is. There's nothing for you to do, nowhere for you to go, just allowing yourself to receive. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. So if you'd like, you can sing along, or you can just let it come in and sink in as your mind begins to calm. And really focusing on the words. Thich Nhat Hanh is so simple, yet so brilliant. He's asking you to focus on the breath. In, out, deep, slow, calming, easing your body, smiling, releasing tension, and then remembering that this present moment is a wonderful moment. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. So allowing yourself as you listen or as you sing to let a soft smile come to your lips. Thich Nhat Hanh says that smiling even when you don't like smiling is like yoga for the mouth, and that it can actually lead to your overall state of being elevating, feeling more joy just by working the muscles that make you smile. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. Noticing how you feel now. Recognizing if there's a little bit more ease, a little bit more calm, as you've spent some time focusing on your breath, focusing on sound. And we'll practice intentionally giving the mind something to do now by silently holding the phrases. So we'll take it one line at a time. So with this in-breath, as you breathe in, saying the word in, and as you breathe out, silently saying the word out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Continuing on, anchoring your attention into the phrase in, out. But instead of thinking about the words in and out, I invite you to experience them. As you breathe in, really know that you are breathing in. And as you breathe out, know that you are breathing out. Be the scientist of your life. Be curious. What is it like to breathe in and to breathe out? And the next phrase in the poem is deep, slow. So I invite you, as you take your next in-breath, to deepen your breath, letting more of you fill up with air. And as you breathe out as slowly as you can. You can even try breathing out with your lips like you're blowing through a straw, and just slowly breathing out. We're giving ourselves permission to calm. So feeling in, as you breathe in, a deep inhale, filling you up. And as you breathe out, slowly releasing. And staying anchored to the word deep on the in-breath and slow on the out-breath. But not thinking about deepening and slowing your breath, but experiencing what it's like to really do it. Breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. And noticing if anything has shifted as your breath has deepened and slowed. You might notice that thoughts are still there, but perhaps they're not staying for as long and they're not quite as intense as you give your mind something else to focus on, and as you give yourself permission to calm. The next phrase in the poem is calm ease. So breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I feel at ease. Breathing in, calm. Breathing out, ease. Breathing in, calm. Breathing out, ease. Breathing in, calm. Breathing out, ease. Noticing what it feels like in your body, where in your body you're experiencing the sensations of calm and ease. Maybe it's in your hands. They feel looser. They feel lighter. Maybe it's in your back body. Feels more heavy and weighted. Maybe it's in your abdomen. You feel like the knots in your gut are unclenching. Perhaps it's in your throat. The constriction is easing. The tension is melting away in your shoulders, in your back. Just letting whatever is real in your experience be there. Whatever is arising, there might be strong emotions coming up. You might be feeling a lot. Even as you invite in calm, you might notice that other feelings are there. Knowing that you're safe here. Knowing that you are supported and loved in all the parts of you. The truth of your lived experience is honored. So we're not trying to force ourselves to calm down. We're not trying to ignore what else is happening in our experience. We're just giving an invitation to see if perhaps more calm and more ease wants to come now. And if they don't, that's not a problem. Resting in awareness of whatever is there and holding it with compassion. The next line of the poem is smile, release. Breathing in, letting a smile come to your lips, and breathing out, releasing any tension. So breathing in, saying the word smile, breathing out, release. And as you smile and release, just let whatever comes up be there, holding it with love, knowing that it just wants to be acknowledged. It wants to be released. It wants to be let go. And noticing how your face feels as you smile. And noticing if the smile itself changes the emotions that you feel. And if this smile allows you to release any more tension. The last line of the poem is present moment, wonderful moment. And the truth is that when we are present, when we're really here with what is actually in our body and in our sensations and in our emotions, we can open to the possibility of it being wonderful if we feel into a state of gratitude. Even if our body has some physical pain, even if there's some worry or stress looming in the distance or that we're carrying with us from the past, in this moment, we can choose to see it as a wonderful moment, recognizing that it's fleeting, it's impermanent, it comes and it goes. This breath is here, and now it's gone. And as we calm our minds and open our hearts, we have the opportunity to shift from reacting to life to responding to life. And we can react to life on autopilot because it's what we're used to. It's the way we've been conditioned. But the power of mindfulness is that it actually empowers us to choose how we will respond to whatever arises in each moment, so that we can actually truly be present in the moment, in our bodies, in our minds, and our spirits. And so we can feel into it being a wonderful moment. Over and over again, we can choose to elevate our state of being. We can practice different ways of calming our mind so that we can open our hearts. And one beautiful way of opening our hearts together here on the Insight Timer is by connecting through synchronized breathing. So we'll shift into a practice of rhythmic breathing where I will count in for 6 and out for 6. And I invite you to have one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And we'll begin by focusing on the belly. So as you breathe in, for 6, you'll just notice for that count of 6 what it's like for your belly to expand and your hand to rise. And then as I count out for 6, you'll just be aware, without trying to do anything, what it's like for your belly to fall. So we'll take a clearing breath together, just breathing in and sighing, letting go. And breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continuing on, letting your attention be anchored in the felt sensation of the breath moving in your abdomen. Letting your body and your mind calm. And then drawing your awareness up into the hand that's on your heart. And checking in with your heart and seeing how you feel after about 30 minutes of being a human being. Perhaps you have a lot of access right now to the truth and the essence of who you are. You can feel your own basic goodness. So notice if there's any emotions here, any feelings of love, of joy, of gratitude, of bliss, feeling them, letting them rise, and really letting them sink in. We want to cultivate positive, elevated emotions and stay in them for as long as possible so that we can expand our vibrational field and so that we can offer more of this love, this gratitude out to ourselves and to our loved ones and to the world. So feeling into your heart center as we begin to count to 6 again. As I count, you just relax into the feeling in your heart as you breathe in of love and gratitude filling up your heart. And as you breathe out, feel that love and that gratitude flowing out of your heart and down into every single cell of your body. And then as you breathe in, filling up your heart even more. And as you breathe out, letting it flow even more. So taking one clearing breath, breathing in, letting go. Breathing in, focusing on the heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. Feeling the love filling you up, out, letting it flow through your body. Continuing on, feeling the love filling you up, out, letting it flow through each cell. Noticing if your mind begins to wander and coming back into your heart. Letting yourself experience the truth of who you are, beyond all the stories in your mind that keep you trapped in the past or in the future, or judging the present. You can always come home into your heart space. You can come into the essence of goodness, the essence of your purity, your light and your love. And it's so easy to access just by simply sitting down for a moment, focusing on the breath in your belly and counting to 6, and then bringing your awareness up into your heart, focusing on love, gratitude, joy, and bliss, and counting to 6. In just a matter of 1 to 2 minutes, you can shift your whole state of being. And you can do this as many times as you need, each and every day, especially when you're feeling stressed, anxious, worried, sad, afraid, or even angry. All of those emotions, they want to come up, they want to be seen, they want to be experienced, and they want to be let go, so that you can have this equilibrium again, so that you can stay where you belong, which is in your heart, in your beingness. So we'll deepen this practice of opening our hearts. If your hand is still on your heart, you can either leave it there, or perhaps you can just rest it softly in your lap or down by your side. And as you continue staying in your heart, I invite you to see yourself in front of you. Perhaps it's you as a small child, or maybe it's you now, or maybe it's your future self. But just bringing to mind you. And as you call yourself to mind, use your creative imagination to look into your own eyes. And as you look into your eyes, you see there is light and pure love reflected back to you. It might feel scary or overwhelming or untrue because you have so many stories of all the ways that you're not good enough yet, and that you're not perfect, and you're not deserving or worthy of love. But just for now, give yourself the gift of setting all of that down. And as you look into your own eyes, looking into the truth of your pure goodness, and feeling in your heart center what it's like to honor yourself, what it's like to love yourself with no conditions, with no judgments, simply feeling, receiving, giving, embodying the love that you already are. And sometimes when we practice this, it can feel difficult or challenging because of those thoughts of unworthiness. So if your heart still feels a little bit closed or a little bit guarded, and it might feel too good to be true, if that happens, my invitation to you is to hold with compassion the part of you that's protecting your heart. That part that wants to keep you safe, that part that is here for you, and it thinks it knows best, and it thinks that by withholding this love, it's doing you a favor. You can actually see that part and tell it thank you. wow, what a gift that you love me so much that you want to keep me safe. So you'll try to hold me close and protect me. And just honoring that part of you that wants to keep you safe. And then telling it, thank you. Thank you for doing your best to protect me. And I know I'm safe here. I remember my true nature as a being of love. I remember and I feel my basic goodness. And looking into your own eyes again deeply and feeling that, seeing that reflected back to you. To whatever degree you can feel it and let it in, allow that to be there. And to whatever degree you still need to feel protected and safe, thank that and let it be there. At any point throughout our day, we can remember to give loving kindness to ourselves in this way. It can be as simple as putting your hand on your heart, closing your eyes, and seeing yourself in front of you, and looking into your eyes and seeing reflected back to you your own goodness. It's a simple practice, and it can be so profoundly healing and nurturing anytime you need it. So resting here in silence for a few moments to just be with the love that lives inside of you, with the state of gratitude for accessing this love in this moment. Gratitude for your life and your ability to feel all emotions and to come back into the truth of who you are. Letting the image of yourself fade and calling to mind now someone who brings you joy. Someone who, as soon as you think of them, your heart, your eyes light up, shine. They are a reflection of love to you. They bring joy into your life. You're grateful for them. So bringing this person to mind, and in your mind's eye, seeing them in their radiance, in their joy, in their bliss, in their goodness, and looking into their eyes. And as you look into their eyes, you really see it. You see their love. you see their warm, open-hearted presence. You feel and experience their goodness. Let yourself receive this. Let yourself feel it. And as you feel it, let it sink in. And as you've let it sink in, recognize that this person you're seeing in your mind's eye is a reflection of you. And what you're seeing in them, what you're feeling from them, is you. That's the same love, the same light that you give out into the world. So telling them thank you. I am so grateful for your reflection, reminding me the truth of who we both are. And then intentionally allowing your heart to open, to pour out this love, joy, gratitude, and bliss, and sending it to them in this moment, knowing that space and time are just constructs, and knowing that you are connected to them right now, blasting them, the real life version of them, with your love, with your gratitude, your joy, and your bliss, as you honor all that they are, and knowing that in this moment, they are receiving it. They might not feel it consciously, but in their energy bodies, they are taking in what you are giving to them. And knowing that you can't run out. You have an inexhaustible wellspring of love inside of you, and you can keep giving that love and keep letting it flow. So just sitting and noticing what you feel in your body as you let the love flow between you. And now, letting that person fade from your mind, knowing that that love is still flowing, even if you don't have a picture of them in your mind's eye. And now calling to mind the earth, perhaps the earth held up in your hands, and seeing our whole precious planet in front of you. And as you look down at the planet, you begin to see lights flickering on all over the planet. And each of those lights is a reflection of yours. You might speak different languages. You might have different beliefs, different cultures. And yet, as you look down onto our precious planet, you remember the truth that we are all here to love and be loved. We all want to give love to receive love, to embody love, to experience love. And we are all here reflecting that love back to each other when we choose to respond consciously from our hearts. When we calm our minds and open our hearts, we can remember the truth that we have the same shared goodness inside. And we can open our hearts to give out freely our love, our gratitude, our joy, and our bliss. So I invite you now to feel into your heart center and feel your connection to all beings on our precious planet. And as you breathe in, draw the love and joy up in your heart. And as you breathe out, just envisioning it encapsulating the entire planet as it rests in the palm of your hands. Sending out love to all beings. They don't have to do anything to be worthy of receiving this love. It is their true nature just as it is yours, and you have the opportunity to reflect it to them now, to share it freely with them now, so that they too may wake up and remember their true nature, so that it may ripple across our globe time and time again, where we are all awakening with an open heart to the love that we are. And just holding yourself in that state of presence and of love, I'm going to offer you a few songs. And this first song is a prayer that I would love for you to really fully, deeply take in. It's called Beloved One. May this and every day you be a light of love our grace. So feeling into that, remembering you are love, you are light, you are grace. And gently beginning to reawaken your body, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes. And if you'd like, picking back up your phone and looking at all of the people here together now in this moment. All 240 of us have just experienced the power of having a calm mind and an open heart to heal ourselves, to heal our loved ones, and to heal our planet. If you like this meditation, you can find it if you follow me. I have over 60 meditations right now published already on the Insight Timer. And I have 33 meditations for sleep. So I noticed some of you had really sweet comments about my voice, and if my voice has felt soothing or relaxing to you, I invite you to take me to bed with you, as I heard one of my teachers say recently. I thought that was hilarious. But really, I've created all of these sleep meditations because I understand the struggle of insomnia, because I have struggled with it for years. And I've customized many, many different types of sleep meditations. And I've partnered with another teacher on the Insight Timer. He's a musician named Entheo, Entheo, to have a lot of his powerful, beautiful healing ambient tracks be the backing behind my voice in the sleep meditations. So I offer those to you. And if you've enjoyed this practice, and if you enjoy those practices, I encourage you to leave a donation. This is my life's work, and I'm in the process of releasing more Insight Timer meditations, as well as my first album. And all the donations I receive go toward the equipment and the time it takes to create these projects, so I can give them to you with my love and with so much gratitude. Thank you so much for coming. And if you would like to know more about me, you can find out more of what I do on the Insight Timer page if you give me a follow. And if you have any questions about this practice, please reach out and send me a message on the Insight Timer. I would love to support you as you work on calming your mind and opening your heart, knowing that it's always a practice, it's always a process, and that you have someone here supporting you, cheering you on, and you have an entire 252 people right here alongside of you, and 18 million other meditators on the Insight Timer who want to work together. I do mindful life resets for people who are looking to go deep into really how to transform from the inside out. And I offer my sacred songs as a gift so that we can create more being, more presence, and more love in our world. So thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for taking the time for yourself, giving yourself this gift of the last hour we've spent together. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for all of the love. I've been seeing the hearts flowing in and flowing in. Thank you so much for the follows. And please reach out if you have any questions or you need support as you walk this path of mindfulness. Know that you are not alone, and trusting that we are awakening ourselves and awakening the planet at this time in history. Wow. So I'll end our session together just by offering one last song. And you're welcome to leave if too much time has elapsed and you have things to get back to, but if you have a few moments to stay. This song is the first single I'll be releasing in a few weeks, and it's called May I Be Open. And it's a mantra that you can remember as you calm your mind and open your heart. There are 3 phrases. May I be open, may I be free, may I receive, may I be at ease. May I be open, may I be free, may I believe, may I be at peace. So I'll start singing, and if you want to sing along, you're welcome to. May I be open, may I be free, may I receive, may I be at ease. May I be open, may I be free, may I believe that I'm whole and complete. May I be open, may I be free, may I release, may I be at peace. I'll sing it one more time to end our time together. Thank you so much for your comments, for your follows, for your donations, and for your presence, most of all. I'm so grateful to spend this time with you. Thank you. And I have another class happening tomorrow. It's at 4 p.m. in Hawaii, which who knows what time that is in your time zone. So I encourage you to go to the live events and look for my picture of me with the angel wings, and you'll find out. I actually have 4 classes coming up in the next few days, and I hope you'll tune in to another. May I be open, may I be free, may I receive, may I be at ease. May I be open, may I be free, may I believe that I'm whole and complete. May I be open, may I be free, may I release, may I be at peace. Thank you so much. So grateful for the gifts of mindfulness music, and mentorship, the three ways that I serve the world. And I'm grateful to continue getting to share on the Insight Timer. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your follows, your loves, your donations, your comments, and your presence. And I look forward to sharing more meditations and more music with you live here. And I look forward to you listening to the over 60 meditations I have already published, and many, many more to come. Sending you so much love, so much aloha from Maui. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, and I'll see you again soon.